They lost everything. Twice. Most bands would have fallen apart. But somehow, Foo Fighters kept going. From the ashes of Nirvana to the tragic loss of Taylor Hawkins, this is how the Foo Fighters survived heartbreak and became the last great American rock band. When Kurt Cobain died in 1994, it didn't just end Nirvana. It shattered the spirit of rock's biggest voice. Dave Grohl didn't rush into a new band. He grieved. Quietly. Alone. Then he stepped into a studio and recorded 15 tracks. By himself. No band, no promotion. That self-titled debut, it laid the foundation. By 1997, Foo Fighters were a real band. With the color and the shape, they proved they weren't a side project. Everlong. My Hero. Monkey, Wrench. These weren't just songs. They were anthems of survival. Foo Fighters didn't follow trends. They made their own. Albums like There Is Nothing Left to Lose and One by One balanced heavy riffs with sing-along hooks. They weren't flashy, but they were honest, loud, dependable. And that made them dangerous, in a good way. By the time Wasting Light dropped in 2011, Grohl was recording analog tape in his garage while selling out stadiums. They had become something rare, a band that could grow without losing their soul. Taylor Hawkins didn't just keep time, he brought life. With his energy, charisma, and that unmistakable smile, he became the heartbeat of the band. The chemistry between Grohl and Hawkins was undeniable, on stage and off. They weren't just bandmates, they were brothers. From In Your Honor to Concrete and Gold, Foo Fighters delivered arena-sized emotion, and behind the drums, Taylor was always smiling. On March 25, 2022, the world lost Taylor Hawkins. He was just 50 years old. The news hit like a punch to the chest. Instead of disappearing, Foo Fighters turned the pain into purpose. In 2023, they released. But here we are, a raw, grieving record that didn't hide its heartbreak. Grohl returned to the drums, the band stripped everything back, and the result was something haunting, beautiful, and human. Tracks like The Teacher and Under You weren't just songs. They were grief bottled. In a genre many say is fading, Foo Fighters are louder than ever. They headline festivals. They still write, still rehearse, still care. And in a music world full of filters, flash and fake, Foo Fighters remain real. They've built something rare, trust. They show up for their fans, and those fans, they show up right back. Foo Fighters didn't just survive, they endured. Through grief, through decades, through the noise. They aren't chasing hits, they're carrying a legacy. And in 2025, that makes them more than just a band. They're proof that rock still has a heartbeat. Drop your answer in the comments. And if you love stories like this, hit subscribe. More riffs, more legends, right here on Shred Scene.